If I could go back in time and tell my younger self one piece of advice, it would be to try things sooner. I didn't really know how to get involved with certain industries, and it took me a long time to understand that. So people out there who are afraid to try something, or are afraid to learn a new skill, and you think it's too late, it's never too late. Always try something new. Whether it's learning a new language, learning a new skill, trying out a new business. Just do it, and do it soon. Don't wait for years and say, I'll do it later. Just pick away at it every single day, and over time, you'll have built something incredible, or you'll have picked up a new and valuable skill. I'm Jason Sherman, the founder and CEO of Spinnr. We're a friendship video platform that helps you meet new people based on your hobbies and interests. We also have Squads, which is a group functionality, where you can really get to the next level of engaging in activities with people in the squads and in real life. That's the whole point of Spinnr, is to get out and enjoy your hobbies, activities, and interests with other people that are just like you. As far back as I can remember, going back to being a kid and even a teenager, I was always an entrepreneur, building and creating things and always trying to take my skills to the next level. So over decades of trial and error and starting new businesses, trying startups, coming up with new ideas, and then making them come to fruition, I found that I've become quite an expert in tech startups in particular. I've started many of them over the course of my career, as well as writing books, teaching courses, a thriving podcast, a blog, and many other sources of information that I've been able to offer to the community and the world in terms of entrepreneurship. So of course, I've used all of these tactics, methodologies, and strategies that I've implemented over the years and that I've taught in Spinnr. I have to practice what I preach in the end. Spinnr is the culmination of my life's work. Everything I've taught everybody over the course of 20 years in one startup. My motivation for creating Spinnr was when I realized during the pandemic that all of us were isolated. That's the key here, is we were home alone. Maybe we were in a social bubble with friends and family, but to get out and meet new people was very difficult. But even before the pandemic, it was still difficult to meet new people because you had basically two options. Either dating apps, which are high-pressure romantic situations with expectations, or you have social media, which is basically people you already know, for the most part, and if you don't know them, you're probably never going to meet them. It was also a very toxic environment. So, needless to say, we found a huge gap in the market, and Spinnr plans on filling that gap. Well, the number one way Spinnr helps the world create authentic connections is through video. As they say, a picture says 1,000 words, so then a video must say 1,000,000. Through videos, you can hear me and see my expressions. You can see me smile or you can see me frown. You can see me when I'm excited or when I'm confused. So personality shines through video. That's how authenticity really comes through. Not the glamour shots you see on Instagram or the lip syncing or dancing videos on TikTok. Spinnr doesn't give you any kind of toxicity or any kind of notifications about liking and sharing and following. It's kind of overwhelming. It's more about your personality, your hobbies, your skills, telling a funny joke, or showing what you're doing in your life, rather than putting on tons of makeup and doing your hair and getting all glammed up. It's more about who you really are inside, by showcasing your personality in your videos. Well, this topic could be an entire interview all on its own. I teach this in my book, my course, and my podcast. It's really all about validating your concept by not building anything. If you have an idea for an app, you want to validate it first by talking to 50 to 100 people, all your friends and family, and find out what they think of the idea. You can draw some mock-ups on a whiteboard or simply a pen and paper. Or if you have graphic skills, you can use Photoshop to really make your mock-ups come to life. Show people how the app would work if you could build it. Just by swiping through some screenshots on your phone and see what they think. Get their feedback. Feedback is key. Once you've validated your concept, then you could run really cheap ads online to see if people want to sign up to your beta on your email landing page. Then, if you get enough responses, enough emails, you could build an MVP, a minimum viable product. Most people want to build 10 pages worth of a technical product, when essentially you really just need 1 or 2 main features that people can try to see how the app works. And then you can get feedback based on that. Ask them what kind of features they want to see next. We've been doing that with Spinnr since day one. We had an alpha launch, and then we had a beta launch, then we finally launched privately, and then publicly, and then we keep getting feedback back and forth, and then we keep iterating and changing and adding new features and tweaking the app because people are asking for different features and different functionalities. Now, we always think they're good ideas, but we're validating them because the market is telling us what they want. It's not always about what you want. It's about what the market wants, of course. But you need to innovate. So this means you have to add features that you believe are going to make the app better. And that's where your creativity and your innovations will come in. But at the end of the day, the market is going to dictate what they want and what they don't want. In 5 years from now, Spinnr will be the largest video platform for friends in the world. I want the gap in the market to be filled once and for all. Dating can have its lane, social media can have its lane, and friendship can land right here on Spinnr. Because there really is no place for people to meet new friends in an authentic, simple, and fun way. And so 5 years from now, I can just imagine that either we are part of a larger company or we are a large company. So if you're looking for new friends, join us on Spinnr. We're on iPhone and Android, and we're constantly putting out new features that you'll love.